Sony PlayStation woke up and chose violence. They woke up yesterday and decided to bend us over the table and fuck us. Honestly, before I start to crash out, right, I have to say a few things. In the great words of Lemon Grab, this is unacceptable. It's fucking unacceptable at this point. I think they are in cahoots with Rockstar Games because it's fucking suspicious after a week of Rockstar announcing that there will be no physical copies of their games. Sony comes out. It's like they were just waiting, lurking behind a corner, evilly smiling as they waited for people to finish complaining about GT, and then they decided to come out and was like, we are doing the same thing. We are ending it in 2028. No more physical discs for any of the PlayStation games that they are going to make, both first party, both third party. It's fucking ridiculous. It looks like the PS6 as well is not going to even have any physical media. All right. Now, I'm going to come from a African perspective, a third world country perspective. Yes, we've heard the jokes. We don't have water, we don't have drinkable water, and we live in mud house. But guess what we do have? Right? We have this, bitch. We fucking have this. We have this. We're one of those people who have this. All right. In Nigeria, I've not seen people who don't have this. A lot of us have this. All right. I've not seen anyone with a fucking Xbox, but we have this. We have our PS4s. We have our PS5s. We have our PS3s, guys. Ever since I saw my cousins playing Mortal Kombat on their PS1, I was enchanted. Since then, I've been a Sony PlayStation fan. I've had the PS2, I've had the PS3, I've had the PS4. My mom got us all three of those consoles, guy. And I finally got myself a PS5 because I was working and I had money. And I got it for myself because I'm a fucking PlayStation fan. No one can take this shit away from me. This is mine. Alright? The thing that kept me into supporting PlayStation was this. You see this? We have this. This kept my support for PlayStation. This is why I support PlayStation. Now, in metrics for sales value, all right, in sales metrics, when I see articles on how much PlayStation has sold their consoles, it's mostly news coming from the West, North America, the UK, Australia, Japan. You hear reports on how much PlayStation has sold, but you don't fucking hear news on how much their consoles have been sold in Africa. Africa is a very large continent with over 50 countries, with over 2 billion in population. All right, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us are Sony supporters. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we are the biggest consumers of Sony products. We consume a lot of Sony products here alone in Nigeria. And like I said, coming from a third world country, all right, it's very difficult to buy games digitally. All right, we don't have when you buy a PlayStation, you create an account, you choose your country. We don't have designated accounts for countries in Africa here. So for people like us, we use different countries as representation as representatives to create our accounts, like UK or the United States. And to buy a digital, game, you either have to buy it. You If you have, you know, domiciliary accounts, it's easy. But most of us don't have domiciliary accounts. So we then have to buy gift cards to purchase the digital games. And gift cards are even more expensive than buying this. I could walk up to a store and buy this at a discount. This is the only way I can support Sony. This is the way I've supported Sony for over a decade of my life of playing video games on PlayStation. I've never bought anything digitally in my life. Ever. This is the only way I spoil this motherfucker. And now they woke up yesterday and decided to take it all away. That's diabolical. That is fucking evil. It's pissing me off. At this point, I think I'm not going to buy a PS6 anymore. Fuck GT at this point. And fuck PlayStation. Fuck those guys, honestly.